My name is Peter Blom. I'm a banker. I've been a long time with Triodos Bank, European Sustainable Bank since 1980. And I'm now in other positions in banking, trying to change finance, change the financial system to make it better work for sustainability in the real economy. Sustainable finance is when finance supports economy in an economy that supports people acknowledging the planet. That is what I would call sustainable finance. And it's not that the economy is there for the financial sector. The financial sector is there for supporting the economy. I was particularly surprised by the latest survey that most CEOs are worried about the inflation. And I think I can see that inflation is not an easy thing to deal with, but it is a symptom of a financial system, an economic system, what is basically broke and has to be reinvented. I think the challenge for finance is they are too far away from the real economy. So they see numbers on their screens and they sometimes believe that those numbers are the reality. But behind that number, there is a real economy, a real people struggling for a sustainable living and also taking care of the planet at the same time. I think we have to look at true prices, but also to true profits. Is the profits we make with financial instruments, are they real profits? Or is it just that other people pay for that? Is it really added value? And in the end, it's all about long-term value, creating long-term value. And long-term value is not always translated into profit now. And that's what the financial sector should learn. And should also be stimulated, I think, by government and regulation to look more in a true profit model instead of a simple short-term financial profit model. The problem is not to gather more data, but get the right data and the relevant data. And I think we can spend even more time and money on having more data and numbers. But in the end, we want to have a sort of support from some numbers to assess what is really going on and what has to change. And I sometimes feel we fall much more in love with the numbers than what the numbers are telling about the sort of situations they represent. Change needs frontrunners. People trying out new models. And with Triodos, we have been doing that. And the Global Alliance for Banking on Values, 70 banks nowadays worldwide, they show in each place in the world that you can do banking in a different way, make sustainable banking work. What I've seen that we are growing as a movement, but also other banks will adopt certain practices from these banks. It's very important if a big system is going to change that there are role models, examples you can refer to.